My coffee. I like to stir my coffee. I like to stir my coffee. So Pico's ready, set, go, and then his camera crashes.
It's back now, look.
Yeah, it's back now. We've been on a phone call for 40 minutes now or something like that. And the second you jinxed it, the second you went, right, ready, go.
Oh look, it happened again.
You froze, and just all I can see is Pete's face was gone.
I'm froze again. I'm froze again.
No, you're not froze. You just gotta fucking move.
I'm back now.
You just gotta fucking move. Right. Alrighty then.
Oh yeah, mic dropped.
My mic dropped in sound,
Yeah.
in sound and volume. Did it?
There you go. It went wow.
Wow. Maybe I should just not mess with it then. Wow.
Maybe let's try that.
Yeah. Just don't touch it. Stop messing. Stop being a joker. Stop being a joker, guy. Right, Pete. This whole freezing of the camera is not. It's not going down well.
No.
It's not a good start. Not a good start.
I'm testing it to its limits now, look. But down.
Right. Whose intro is it?
Don't remember.
Right, let's do a joint intro for episode 30. Long haul comeback after a 3-week layoff. You know, one of us got suspended by the OnFleek Athletic Commission for being too on fleek in episode 29. That we had to take.
We were too on fleek. We got suspended.
Yeah, we had to take a 3-week suspension.
Yeah.
But that suspension is now lifted, and we are back. Guess who's back?
That's the intro.
Yeah.
Ready? We're introing together.
Intro together. Guess who's back?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on Fleek Podcast, episode number 30.
30, the big 3-0. The big 3. I remember that age. I remember as if it was like last year.
The 30s.
The dirty 30s. Dirty 30s are terrible. They're not called dirty 30s for nothing.
They should be called the responsible 30.
No, they should be called the wait a minute, sit down for about 20 minutes and think about all the shit that you wanted to do, and now that you're 30 you can't do because you're too old to do them.
Yeah, and you're also too old to say, fuck it, we'll just do it anyway. Because and then they'll call you Jude. They'll be like, Jude, do you really think you should be doing that at your age?
Yeah, I know.
But. I don't want to.
We're clearing out the house. In case any of you hadn't noticed, on the OnFleek studio here, in the background is a security camera, and in that security camera is a big picture of a skip. A lot of crap getting fucked out.
And a white van.
Yeah. I don't know who owns that white van. It's got some clowns in it. They've been jumping in and out with chainsaws all fucking night.
Come here, right? You know this killer clown craze?
Yeah.
What would you do, right? Now take out the demographics of the shithole area that you live in. If you're somewhere nice or somewhere else, right? And then somebody is just standing there like a killer clown, staring at you, trying to freak you out. What would you do?
I don't know, probably turn and walk the other way.
So look, killer clown, it's just some fucking dope, and there's someone recording in a bush somewhere else, right? Trying to get some reaction video.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is either walk over and knock them the fuck out.
Yeah.
And now there's loads of videos of people that see the killer clown, people trying to be funny with the killer clown shit, and then just getting battered.
Yeah. I'd walk over and take a selfie. Just walk up and throw your arm around him. Click. That'd be good. That'd be different. You'd have people shitting themselves or kicking the crap out of them. I'd be the lad taking pictures with them. Yeah.
I'd be 100% one of the people that just goes for them, going, "Oh, you're a killer clown, yeah? Kill this."
Well, did you see the one where the lads were trying to do it in a car park? And two of the boys were like dressed up as a clown. They get the fake body on the ground and they hit the head with the hammer and it meant to explode all over the ground and all.
Yeah, copying the Jalals.
Yeah, and they did it. I don't even know why they thought that this would work, but they did it to like a group of like gangster-looking lads, and there was about 7 of them. and it was, what was funny though was the camera, like a wide-angle camera, right, catches all 7 of them standing there, and then your man slamming the head, right, with the sledgehammer, right, and 6 of them don't move, and one of them at the very back turns and goes to run, and then just stops and goes, "Oh, no one else is running. I'm not gonna run now." I'm hard.
Those killer clowns. Then he walks over and punches him in the face, doesn't he?
Yeah, and one of them just runs out with the 7 of them. The middle guy right at the front just runs and gores one of the clowns to the ground, and then they all just came over and just start batting him. And then you see, like, you know, the guy with the cameras running over going, "It's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke." And then like the camera spins and there's one of the clowns being dragged along the ground by 2 of the gangster lads. It's good. Yeah, fuck you, clown.
Do you reckon them Jalal videos are faked?
Is that the one where he like dresses up as Mario and stuff and pretends to be like Mario Kart and all? And he
No. The 3 Australian Muslim lads that do the bomb prank.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think they're fake.
Run. Bom, 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 bom.
yeah.
I think they're set up to bits.
The one with the goat is deadly. Did you see that one?
Yeah, it's good.
He's in the lift and he's like, the other guys in the lift are like looking there going like, why is there a goat in the lift? And then he just pulls the jacket off and runs. The goat runs out after you, man. Yeah, I hope they're not, because like they're entertaining.
They are entertaining, but they're fairly fake.
Yeah, it's like Frankie FPS 1080. Do you ever watch him?
Yeah.
Yeah, his shit's faked.
That's how I've seen them, because they've been shared by technical difficult for being fake.
Yeah, there was one, right, and I thought it was brilliant. And I don't care if it was faked or not, because it was just entertaining. It's like watching an episode or something like. And it was. Do you ever watch the Arma 3 mods? They were playing the Arma 3 mods, and it's like this big prison, and apparently there's like a server that you have to get on, right? And there's like a forum page you have to sign up for it. You sign up for a certain role to play within a storyline, and you have to stay within that role. Whatever you're told you have to do at the start, that's all you do throughout the whole thing.
Or a moderator will kick you out.
Yeah, or a moderator will kick you out. Yeah, like I've watched a few videos of it where like someone has actually taken the piss and start like, you know, going off script, and then they're like, "No, sorry, you're out, go," and they'll get rid of him. Then they'll continue the storyline on without him.
Are they making like a movie?
Yeah, kind of like, yeah, but it was brilliant. It was like they had taken control of the prison. The storyline was like one of the prisoners that were in there was their mate, and they broke into the prison, held everybody else hostage, and then negotiated a way of an escape. They had to people then had to go and find a bus somewhere on the map and bring it to them, to the prison, so that they could escape in the bus and all that. Then it came like a high speed chase up a motorway, the bus being chased by a lot of police cars and stuff. It was good storyline and all.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
what have you been playing?
Me? Oh. Bit of controversy with H1Z1.
Oh yeah?
Take a sip of coffee and I'll tell you.
Ooh, juicy.
So H1Z1 was meant to go full release and go on to PlayStation 4 actually in October this month. Start of this month, 1st of October, was meant to be full release launch of H1Z1 and then release onto PlayStation 4. I think later on in the month or something. And the day before the patch and before the full release, they released a note saying that they were going to hold off going full release. They were calling off the PlayStation 4 release, and that they were releasing the whole new patch was still coming anyway, which is a whole kind of brand new game basically, which is what they were going to launch on the full release. But it was buggy as fuck. Everything was wrong.
PC.
They just released it on PC, the new patch. They didn't release it on PlayStation 4, and they removed the full launch. They kept it in alpha.
And it sucked.
And it bombed. The last week and a half has been utter torture on H1Z1. There's a whole new map. Looks very cartoonish. It's all very colourful. The menu system has gone very dumbed down and dulled. It's gone to user friendly for controller. So whereas before it was very user friendly for mouse, now it's gone very user friendly for a controller. And if you played it with a controller, it'd probably run and feel real smooth, but it's just clunky as fuck. It's glitchy. You couldn't, for the first 2 days, you couldn't get into a game. You just couldn't. Anyone that was on Windows 7 that didn't have Server Pack 2, which Gary doesn't, couldn't play the game anymore. You had to update your Windows.
Did Sony have something to do with the making of that game? Did they make that game?
H1Z1 were getting it done by a small time production. It got released by a small time production. Sony came in and bought it out. Then they put big money into actually developing it, and about 6 months ago sold it. And
Sony sold it.
Sony sold it and stepped out, but they still kept the rights to the game going onto the PlayStation.
So did they sell it at a massive profit?
I don't know. That's actually, I probably should look at that. And that is probably a dead giveaway of why did Sony ditch and run? Maybe because of this.
Because it was muck.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind. The day that it got released on Alpha, the day it was released, it was perfect. Everything was perfect. The loading zones were perfect. The lobbies were perfect. Never had a problem getting into a game. Player base was at the highest it was going to be. Game ran smooth. There was very, very few glitches actually in game. And then when they started to we'll add this feature and we'll add that little bit, we'll add this, that and the other, that's when everything started fucking up. And now it's completely different to the game that came out the first day, and it's just so messed up and buggy that there's so many people dropping out, and the player base has dropped massively.
Have you been playing, or are you playing that other game with
the killers and that?
Yeah,
bit of mix of both. Playing Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, that got a new update as well, actually. And it got Michael from Halloween, the killer, Michael Myers.
Oh yeah?
Introduced into it.
As a skin or a completely new character?
As a completely new character of the killers. So there's now 5 killers and 5 survivors.
Really? And it's always 1 killer against 5?
Yeah, always one killer against 4.
Against 4, okay.
Yeah.
Now, watch this.
I'm watching.
So, last Thursday, FIFA came out.
Ooh.
Okay?
Good bit of gaming talk, I like it.
Yeah. So, FIFA's my game, right? Came out last Thursday, today's Monday. So, backwards is 3 days to Thursday. So, 11 days. You ready?
Yep.
Might take a minute to zoom in, and also my screen is still broken.
Still brokerage. 92 hours.
Oh yeah, baby.
92 hours, 25% game. Oh, what's the storyline like? Are you playing as Be a Pro thing? You know where you play?
Yeah. I'm doing that as well. I'm doing that with the kids. So when we're there, that's our bro game. We always have a game play together. As in, I play and they watch and we get involved. You know the way. Like Tomb Raider and stuff like that. This is our bro game now, is The Journey. And we started off with, I'll tell you what, right, it's very good.
Yeah?
You build up your character, you pick your position, you choose your team, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you choose your team, you choose a Premier League team. And then, in FIFA when you're in between matches and there's different, you can be doing free kicks or penalties or blah blah blah.
Yeah, loading zones and stuff like that, yeah.
So you do them on the training ground to build up your stats. And you start off at 62, and if you get to 75, you're a first team player. Okay? So you can do it like Be a Pro, where you just play as Alex Hunter, or you play as the team with Alex Hunter on. Right? That's what I do, because Be a Pro sucks balls. Never like Be a Pro.
Unless you get a full team of guys doing it.
No. This is single player. This is the campaign mode. That's what I'm saying. You get me?
Yeah, I just realised the storyline wasn't there. No, I mean the Be a Pro feature. It's terrible if you're playing just as your single player as you. But if you're playing with a bunch of mates and all that, and you're all getting a position each, that's good.
Yeah. So you start off. You're playing football in a field as a kid, Alex Hunter, with your best mate Walker. Yeah. And your uncle is there. Your dad was a footballer, and your granddad is a very famous England legend footballer. And there's a scout there with him, and you play the match in the field, and then it goes into penalties, and you take the last penalty. If you score the penalty or miss the penalty, that has a
huge impact on your story.
It has a huge impact on your story, but not a huge impact, but it has an impact on the tone set for the next half an hour or so. Then you go back to your house and your granddad comes in. He's like, look, just stay the course. You did really well, and my friend from the Premier League Football Academy was looking at you today, and he likes what he sees and all this, right? Then it cuts forward to like 7 years later, and you're 15, 16 years old, and you get your start day in Premier League Football Academy, right? And then it's all shot in the Football Academy, and you have like Alexis Sanchez and Ozil and people like that in the background, Ibrahimovic and all, right?
Yeah.
Very, very entertaining stuff. And then you play half of a match, you pick your position, right? You play half of a match, then you do about 8 drills like penalties, free kicks, dribbling tutorials, like crossing it in, scoring headers and stuff like that, right? And out of the 40 people that are in it, you have to finish in the top 10. And then you play the second half of the match, and your rating starts off at 6.1 out of 10, and you have to get it to 8. And if you complete that, you win the exit trials, right? So you go through that, then it cuts to the next day or weeks later, or whatever it is, and the agent comes in and goes, listen, when he's leaving the academy with his mate in this shitty little car, the bloke comes over and goes, here, look, I'm an agent, here's my card, give me a shout, use to show promise. Then he comes up to you a few weeks later in your gaff, and he says, there's never been a player generated this much buzz coming out of the exit trials from the Premier League Football Academy, and we've got some offers here. And then all of the Premier League teams, the better the team, the higher the rating is for you to start. So if you pick Bournemouth, the starting rate will be like 6.5. But if you pick the top 6, it's 7.5, and you start as a sub, but you get more money, right?
And
So
what if you start with West Ham? Is it like true to life stats?
It's 7.5.
Oh yeah.
So you start off on the and you have to work your way up through when they bring you on for like the last 20 minutes of a match, and then you have all the more trials and training. You're in the training ground. But while all this is going on, you know, the telltale, there's a lot of that in it. So somebody will come up to you and say, right, you're going on now, Alex, get warmed up, how are you feeling? And then it gives you 3 options, you know. One is like, just get me out there. The other one will be, I'm a bit nervous, and the other one will, you know, we'll see what happens. So there's cool, fiery and neutral.
Yeah.
The more fiery you are, the more followers you get on Twitter, right? The more followers you get on Twitter is your value goes up. If you get to 200,000 followers, you get a sponsorship from Adidas or Nike. Okay?
Awesome.
If you go for cool, your followers will go up slower. Their rating will go up, right? If your manager rating is higher, then they're more lenient on you.
So if you don't like, you know, perform great in a game or something like that, you're all right.
You'll be given 3 manager tasks, you know, make at least 10 passes, get 2 shots on goal, win the match. Or else it'll be get 1 assist, score a goal, win a match. Or hold the lead because you come on, it's 1-0 or 2-0 or whatever, right? If you put this on fucking beginner, you're still going to get lashed over for the first few games, right? Because it's set up so that you start to
fail at the start.
Yeah, not score a goal.
I think we lost Pete there for a second, guys. Hold on. Pete's back. He's back. I grabbed you from the internet and I pulled you back onto the podcast.
I felt it. When you play bad, you get brought into the office for a warning. A high manager rating, he's going to say, look, at these things happen, stay the course, work on this, that and the other, and it'll give you the 3 drills for the 3 things that you're struggling at. Say the true ball, if you're not passing enough, it'll make you work on the true ball, the crosses, vision, stuff like that. And if you fail them and then don't do well in the next game, which they make you not do well, you get sent out on loan.
Oh yeah.
To the championship. Okay? And you have to pick between Villa, Norwich and Newcastle.
Always the same three?
Always the same three. I picked Newcastle, and then when you do that, after your first match, you start. And then the game difficulty balances out to where you have it. So I normally play, if I'm playing manager mode, I'll play on professional. But on this, I'm doing it on semi-pro because I'm playing with Newcastle. You know what I mean? Semi-pro, it's still tricky enough, like, you know. Then you finish off the season with Newcastle, and then you get to call back. Now I haven't finished, and you get the call back. You've got a couple of more Premier League games, and then you have the FA Cup final. You don't get called out for the England squad, and then when the FA Cup final is over, the game is completed. It's quite short.
I was about to say, yeah, that seems fairly fucking short.
It's quite short. You maybe play about 20 matches, you know, but it is a concept. They seem where they can go with this. Do you know what I mean?
that seems way too short for, like, you know, what it was hyped up to be with the whole, like, you know, at E3 and they had your man playing Alex Hunter and stuff like that, and it seemed awesome. It seemed like, you know, this storyline was gonna
really good. The next season they're gonna do it up. They're gonna do it more, or they could bring in an update.
You know, continue the storyline kind of thing.
A map pack, as they say, for next season, and you have Champions League and all that. You know, because in this one, in the one that's out now, it starts off you're doing like a tour of America, and you're playing against Barcelona, Real Madrid, and a few American football teams.
Yeah.
So it's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's really good, and the way you talk to people affects what happens to you if you fuck up, basically.
I love games that do that. I love, like, Mass Effect is a great game that does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get over Mass Effect 1 where I had to choose between your woman and the big dopey alien, the big, like, muscled alien. And she's like, you know, I heard that if you go with her, if you side with her, that you get to fuck her in a tent. Yeah. So I was like, I want to see some digital rompage. so I was like, awesome, I'm going with her. I'm going, yeah, fuck that big muscly guy. And then they end up fighting on a beach or something like that, and she ends up killing him. And then that's it. You don't have the muscly guy. And then at the end of it all, like, the digital rompage was terrible. It's just like a cutscene where they go into the tent, and that was it. I was like, oh, I was so well not worth it. She's shitting at you when you go to missions. The other guy was much better. And so then at the end of the game, you got a choice. You got to send someone up to be a sniper and kill someone while you're getting off the planet, but then they don't get off the planet and the planet blows up or something like that. And it was a choice between this really crap guy that does nothing for you or her. And I was like, you know what? I'm keeping the crap guy. You go snipe and die, bitch. So I sent it to die. At the end of the journey, when you finished it, you get an Alex Hunter card for Ultimate Team that you can use in Ultimate Team. Awesome. A
striker, 75 rated, 5-star skill moves.
I was about to say it.
Like, you build up, you get skill points throughout the game, like all sports games, like Tiger Woods, the whole lot.
Yeah.
Like, put it into your, you know, a small speed boost will cost 1 token. More accurate long shots will cost 2 tokens. You know, expert dribble, and you can build your character whatever way you want to. So the bloke that I'm building is like a 5-star skiller, speedster type player.
Yeah.
So it's all going into sprinting and dribbling and long shots and free kicks and stuff like that. I have recorded, you know, on the Xbox record that. When I started playing it and you're doing the exit trials, you know, I got the demo and I played maybe 100 games in the week or so before the
full release,
full game came out. So I'm dead handy at it. And in the exit trials, I got a free kick. And you play as the team, so you can pick who takes the free kick. So obviously, I put Alex Hunter down the free kick. Top bins. There's the goal, right in here. In the exit trials in the Premier League Academy.
Fucking beautiful, bruv. And here, you know how you're saying you get the Alex Hunter card at the very end.
Yeah.
Do you get them? Does everybody get the same stats, same card, same everything, or
No.
do you get the card of the player that you finished out the storyline with?
Yeah, but he's 75 rated.
Ah, so everybody will get a 75 rated Alex Hunter.
Yeah, but if you pick a defender or a midfielder, your stats are going to be different, and also depends on where you points.
Yeah.
You know, an Ultimate Team is so good. It's so good. I got promoted to Division 8 today, right?
Yeah.
Last season, I got to Division 3 for about half a millisecond in Ultimate Team, but I always sat around Division 6, Division 5. 4, I got to Division 4 maybe 4 or 5 times. Division 3 I got to once, and then lost all 10 games and got
Relegated like
relegated
motherfucker.
straight away. I think when I got relegated from that, I got relegated 2 or 3 times in a row. It was near towards the end of it, like, I'm not playing FIFA 16 anymore.
Yeah, there's nothing
It's
worse.
brilliant.
There's
Yeah, that
nothing
is
worse.
brilliant. Bundesliga. In all these games.
You need to sort your internet, my friend.
What's wrong?
You keep freezing. You froze there again. UPC.
Is it frozen now? Just see me neck moving over there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What's his name? Yeah. Yeah, frozen now.
It's like, not working. It's not my, it's my setup.
Setup.
Well, anyway, started off with Ultimate Team, right?
Yeah.
Lost my first 14 games.
14.
14 games. I was 14 and
Jesus.
fucking old. Okay? And I was like, what on earth is going on here? I'm not having fun. I'm not having
This
fun.
is not fun anymore.
But the whole thing is that FIFA has a huge fan base, obviously, right? So its opening day in England, it sold 1.1 million copies, right?
Nice.
Compared to the 110,000 that Pro Evo sold, right? So it's outsold Pro Evo tenfold,
Yeah.
which is a huge stat,
Massive.
considering how big Pro Evo is supposed to be this year. Every started at the same time, so all the killers that were in divisions 3, 2, and 1
We're all in
at the moment
Division
are up
10.
Division 10.
10, 9, and 8, yeah.
Yeah, and you're 3-0 down. Like if you're 3-0 down after kickoff, and if you rage quit, you get less coins for your next match.
Ugh.
So you can't rage quit. You can, but it's going to cost.
Yeah, well, that's good because I haven't gotten a FIFA now in many years now. But that was one thing that I hated. I hated playing online. Hated doing divisions and stuff like that. And you're trying to work your way down, and someone rage quits on you when you like. Oh man, I had people rage quit on me when it's like not even the first half hasn't even finished, and I'm only like 2-0 up. I'm like, I've lost matches like this when I went on. Why would you like quit and leg now? Or I've won matches when someone else has been that much up that early on in the game. I'm like, I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna whoop this guy.
No, I'm not a rage quitter, but when you've got 4 or 5 massive losses in a row, but you still, but you know, I'm brilliant at FIFA. I'm fucking brilliant at FIFA.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Get down here now and I'll show you.
You'll do nothing.
What do you do?
You get fucking knocked out with a broken nose. That's what you'll do.
Ooh. Hey, fight talk. Fight talk.
Did you see John Kavanagh jumped onto Twitter and replied to all the people saying that Conor McGregor was knocked out and possible broken nose and that?
Yeah.
Tinfoil hat on. I want to believe.
And he said, don't believe everything. Just because it says it on the internet doesn't mean that it's true.
Yeah.
Now, Eddie Alvarez put out a tweet saying, look it, relax, forget about it. It happens. It's happened to me before. Get well soon, mate.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Or rest up, see you soon. Something like that. Something sounds like.
That's good.
Who have you got for that fight?
Top balls. I'm hoping Connor.
I'll vote.
Yeah.
How do you see it going though?
I honestly don't know. Like, obviously, you know, some little furry dog is going to appear and like attack Pete's face. Could you imagine if it just went?
Look how evil she looks.
She does look evil. It looks like fucking bleeding. What's his name from?
Look,
Eh.
she's lost all her hair because she's a thoroughbred. Look, see, even on her back, she's gone bald.
What's that lad from Guardians of the Galaxy? Rocket. She looks like Rocket. Rocket. And Pete's camera is frozen yet again, and sound. And I think he's completely gone. Look at this rat dog. No, he's back now.
See?
He's back now, folks. He's back now.
When that happens, it's not on the Skype call. It's still there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Strange. And you can still hear me, yeah.
Mhm.
Lovely.
So
Yeah.
I give FIFA a rocking 10 out of 10. Now we move back on to fight talk.
Nice. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think Alvarez might. I don't know. I think he might test McGregor on the ground. Do you reckon? And he's gone again.
He's a grappler.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Ian?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
You don't reckon that he's gonna to try stand with him then? Stand and
He always
stand
tries
and
to
throw.
stand. Yeah. Although, did you see what he did against Pettis?
Yeah,
He just smothered him and held him down for 3 rounds. Got the win.
yeah.
And they were like, why did you do that? And he was like, fuck it, your man's a world-class kickboxer. I didn't want to get kicked in the face, so I'll tell you what I did. I took him down the ground and I held him there for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I won. And now I'm on to the next person. And he beat him as well. And then he went on to Dos Anjos. And he had a different game plan for him. And he beat him as well.
Well, that's good. That shows the sign of a true mixed martial artist. Know your opponent, know their weakness.
Adapt and overcome.
Yeah, well that's it. Like fucking, as much as I don't like him, Big Country Nelson when he was in the Ultimate Fighter season 10,
How can you not like Big Country?
because he's a moron. He's an absolute moron, and he's a dickhead.
No, he's not. He's cool.
He's
good.
not.
He's good people. Come on.
He's not good, people. He's
He is.
dumb.
And Ultimate Fighter, he was great.
He's as dumb as a brush,
And
and he thinks he's the dog's bollocks. He's crap. He's just fat.
can you imagine him at 185?
No,
No.
I just couldn't.
What if he, like he's like a proper legit black belt Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and instead of wrestling people, he just takes their face off for the dig.
With a big overhand right.
Yeah.
That like.
Remember on the Ultimate Fighter, they were like, "Right, here's your uniform, tap out gear," and he was like, "I'm not wearing that."
Yeah.
See, best, but I'm not wearing that. I have my own clothing range. They were like, "Oh, you have to wear that. Show me in the contract where it says I have to wear tap out gear. If you want me to wear tap out gear, you fucking pay me to wear tap out gear."
Yeah. Yeah, well, all he did in the Ultimate Fighter season 10 was crucifix.
Yeah,
Gets everybody in crucifix and then just love taps them on the forehead.
yeah. That's all he needs to do.
Yeah. Well, I suppose what was it in his last fight? He was fighting his training partner, knocked him out, and then just like love tapped him until the ref finished it, and he was like straight away after he's like, just another poor referee decision there. All you had to do
It was
his
Brennan
job.
Schaub in the final, wasn't it?
Yeah, Brennan Schaub and him, in the final.
Yeah. Remember that? Did you watch this year's Ultimate Fighter?
Been watching it, yeah. Haven't seen this week's episode now. Great season.
Yeah.
Season of champions.
No language barrier, no.
Yeah. There's one guy. He's Korean or something like that, but he doesn't really speak much English. He was fighting there 2 weeks back, and you know how when whoever's fighting that week, they show an awful lot more footage of them in the house and all going around talking and stuff like that. They were showing this lad, and one of the guys in the kitchen he's like, you done with this? I can I use it after? He's like, yeah. And your man comes over to get it and he picks it up. He starts using it, and it's like, okay. And then just walks away. The guy he's yeah, and nods to everything because he doesn't understand what they're saying. And then there's a Portuguese, there's a Brazilian lad, I think. Yeah, a Brazilian lad, and there's a Spanish lad, and they're talking to each other, and they're talking one's talking obviously Spanish, one's talking Portuguese, and they're close languages. A lot of things are similar, and they were getting on. They were having a chat. They were meant to be fighting as well. They fought on one of the weeks. I think it was the second weekend or something like that. But they're sitting out the back and they're talking, and it's like the translation's coming up, and they've got one in white, and they have white Portuguese, and then one in yellow, and yellow Spanish kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking pretty fluently until they get to this one topic where one of them keeps saying it, and he's like, yeah. So I'm a Christian heritage or something like that, and the other guy's like, Christmas tree. And your man's like, and he says it again, Christian heritage or something like that, and he goes, yeah, I like Christmas trees. In my family, we put them up too. You just see the two of them awkwardly sitting there going I don't think that's what that guy's saying. But it was funny. Good season though. Great fucking. There's a cool thing in the sitting room.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, all the champions from all around the world.
Yeah.
Did you see the wall with all the belts?
No.
Oh, it's awesome. They have all. How many guys are in there? All 24 belts up on the wall. And it's class. Some of the belts look really good. There's one of them, the little Korean lad's belt is tiny. It's like a little it's like a little baby belt. It looks crap. All the rest of them are all big, substantial belts, and then his just sitting in the middle. It's like a little baby thing.
Good fights.
Real good fights.
I'd say it's much better because they're
all champs. They're all professionals. They've been in the game for a long time, so they've got decent records. Every single one of them's got a really good record. There's two of them though that are reasonably kind of new. They're not well-known fighters or anything like that. They kind of just skyrocketed to the top and got a title shot and won it. I think one of them his record was only 3-0 or something like that, or maybe 4-0 professional record. So he's only had 4 professional fights, but he's a champion. Whereas most of the other lads have they're 12-1, and the one guy's he's in his early 30s or something like that. He's 30 and something. His record's ridiculous. And one of the
I think they could put the last 4 of them into the octagon with DJ on his own, and he still destroy them.
And he still probably beat them all. Yeah. It's funny though, every single episode so far, just before the fight, they do that little interview with Dana, to get Dana's thoughts and all that.
Yeah.
And Dana's talking about them, and he's like, and this guy's so good. This is why we went there. We reached out. We made sure that we went to NAA championships and asked him if we can get their champion in there, because this guy I think could have a really, really, really good contention to beat him. To take this tournament and get in there and steal the belt, do what every other 125 pounders tried to do next week. That's why we went to CCW championships. We got this guy because he's got the really good chance of getting in there. And
you're beginning to see a pattern forming with the intro. Yeah.
It's every single fight he said the same thing. I'm all you're doing is replacing whatever championship they're from and their name and saying the exact same thing every week so far.
What's your plans for 205?
205. Oh, Mark's moved out and he's got his own place. Sweet apartment over in Sandyford.
Yeah.
So he's having a kind of a game at night and then a fight night kind of thing for it.
Deadly.
Yeah.
So you going over there?
Yeah, I think I'm going over there then. Pizza, beers.
I'm gonna get Fight Pass in and watch it here.
Oh yeah.
More than likely, yeah.
Gonna have people over or just yourself sitting lonely with the whiskey?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Ooh, whiskey's good.
Yeah, well normally Source is hey, let's watch the fights, and then she was
I'm falling asleep.
So cold.
What day is it? It's the Saturday, isn't it?
Saturday night, Sunday morning, yeah. So it's on really late in New York, so that it's tied up with the West Coast.
I have a splendid idea.
Okay.
Splendid idea. My idea is, how about a 3-hour OnFleek UFC 205 podcast.
Fight Companion.
Live, baby.
Awesome.
What are we thinking?
Sounds great.
Let's do it.
Wouldn't it be?
Let's do it.
I'll set up the fights on the big telly.
Set up on the big telly. I'll bring the equipment from the studio over. We've got the nice mic.
Yeah.
We use your camera, we use my camera. We get dual cameraage.
Dual
going.
cameraage.
I like it. I made that word up just for this alone.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And we can have a little FIFA torn wall while we're waiting.
Whoa, spank you, I will.
Deadly.
Yeah.
And you can drive down, we can get locked, and you can drive home the next day.
Boom, boom. Pizzas. Do you have is there an Apache near you?
Get rid of there's Apaches everywhere.
Yeah, there is.
How about we make pizzas?
How about you make pizzas because you're a chef? Because mine will come out like a crispy black thing.
We could make pizzas. Do you like sushi?
What you make, like a little small chocolate chip cookie? No, that's my pizza, man. That's my pizza. Sushi? I do not like sushi. Well, that being said, I haven't really tried sushi that much, so I might like sushi.
Sushi's great.
Yeah, I know. I noticed you like sushi. Every second day you're posting a picture on Facebook going, sushi time, baby.
Okay, twice I posted pictures of sushi.
Yeah, well, that's sushi. 2 times more than anyone else on my Facebook.
Yeah, the other day I made sushi and I didn't even post it. So do we really have sushi?
Chapow pow.
It's gonna be an awesome night, like.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good, and hopefully Conor McGregor is new. I really hope Conor is new.
You got a hefty fucking smack in the face today by the Nevada State Athletic Commission as well.
Yeah, seeing that there was someone tweeted it that he's on the phone with the Athletic Commission. They were probably checking to see if the rumours were true or not, which I'm probably sure they are. Just John Kavanagh's not exactly going to turn around and go, he did actually get knocked out, and chances are 205 is called off for us. He
got fined $150,000 and has to do community service.
Yeah, 50 hours of community service. Yeah, seeing that. For throwing a bottle of water.
Yeah.
River Rock, eat your heart out.
For engaging in unsporting behaviour.
Ooh.
That's what it is.
Yeah, well, it is unsporting behaviour. And
I've got a topic for you. I hope it's not a sore spot.
I know where this is going.
West Ham FC.
Fuck, I'm not supporting them anymore.
Listen, you have to. I'm a Leeds supporter. You have to. You're not allowed not supporting.
I'm not doing it.
What are you going to do? Who are you going to pick?
No one.
No one?
Live under a rock. Football. What's football? Wait me.
Hey, you're a dub. You're world champions of something. Just support Dublin.
Yeah. We won the cup. West Ham won nothing. Not West Ham. Yeah,
West Ham won the bid to get a stadium. Now, do you think that the stadium is at the root of all these troubles?
No. Can't be. Like, what the fuck's a stadium going to do? Like, I know atmospheres, and I know, like...
atmosphere's a big thing, though, no?
I don't think it's as big as what people make it out to be. No, I don't think atmosphere is as big as... Atmosphere at, like, an important match. Atmosphere at, like, a 2005 FA Cup final, down to penalties. That kind of atmosphere is important. Have, like, the support of the fans then. But, like, just a weekly Premier League game, atmosphere isn't as important.
So what's wrong then? Why are they losing every single fucking match?
Just bad management. Bad management. Poor motivation in the team.
What about strikers? What strikers? You think with the money he's got last season, he could have bought a good striker?
Yeah, well, like, Poyet is still, although he hasn't played that many. He's been in out kind of thing.
Not a striker. So after the World Cup, he had a break, right? And he didn't play the first 3 games. First 2 games came on as a sub in the third game.
Yeah, but 78th minute in, I think.
Yeah, and you're already after losing. And the morale was already down, and he's haven't been able to get it back since.
No, the motivation in the team hasn't been there. I think once you get, it's not so much the crowd, it's not so much the stadium, it's not so much the fans, it's the team and it's the players themselves. If they get motivated, they'll play better. Any team, every team's like that. Like,
They would have been all excited about going into the new stadium and then
and losing their fucking debut.
Yeah.
Who was it? Bournemouth? Was it? No.
Fucking disgraceful.
Yeah, it was Bournemouth.
I love the Soccer AM skits. I know it's the same joke every week.
Yeah.
But
I didn't see that coming. You should have got yourself one set of these. Fuck off.
And now here's a look at the goals from West Ham last week.
Yeah. I got front row tickets, so you got the nosebleeds then, yeah?
Did you watch Soccer AM years ago?
Yeah.
It's still brilliant.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in years.
I watched it like twice or something in the last year. It's still brilliant. It's still hilarious.
Yeah.
Like there's a few more that like of the ongoing jokes and stuff like that. Like the Man City ones. You see the Man City ones? It's like the Stone Roses gang, the Mods all standing there, and they're like they're fucking hilarious. They still do like the challenges at the end. They still do the crossbar challenge.
Yeah. Do you know what would be a great TV show to come back? Do you remember Dream Team?
Yeah. That was deadly, wasn't it?
That was a great show. And then like I remember what was it? It was
went to like Hollyoaks and all, didn't they?
Yeah. After they killed them all off in like great Manchester fashion.
How did that happen again? I think I only watched the first 2 or 3 seasons of it.
They killed like 99% of the team off in an airplane crash.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wages.
You know, it was like the only chap. Remember the Italian chap, like real fucking obnoxious Italian prick that was in it, like womanizer lad. He was the only one that was on the plane that didn't die. And the rest of the whole team all died in the one airplane crash, and that was it. They all died. And then like he went on a mad one because he was the only one that did. Because I think he missed the plane or something like that. He got drunk and slept with some young one. Tried to rush to the airport, and the plane had taken off, so he didn't get on it. And that was it. He was meant to like be out with the team or something if he like didn't shape up. And it turns out it was because he didn't shape up was the reason why he didn't die. And then he went on to become the manager of the team. Yeah. That's
the black dude that went on to Hollyoaks now, isn't it?
Yeah. It was like it was
that
great.
Was actually a good show, wasn't it?
It was a great show until they did that, and I went like, that's a bit of a poor taste there, isn't it? You know, all the Manchester United fans going, let's get a real life like accident, like massacre pretty much, and like glorify it in a TV show.
Did you see there was a thing? Okay, so which Doctor Scottish dude? What was his name?
Oh no, he was the second lad, was he?
Second last one.
Or the second last one?
Before Matt Smith.
What it is, I don't know.
Okay, I'll find out. While I'm finding out, I will lay the premise of why I said that while I look for my phone. Now, there was a film made on BBC. It was straight to BBC, and it was about the Munich disaster. And there was a Welsh coach at the time that went on to manage Wales, and that guy from Doctor Who played it, and it had about Matt sitting there with the Premier League officials saying, right, we need to postpone this match because we're playing away in Europe, and the Premier League were there going, no, you're not allowed, we don't want you going playing in Europe, it's a Mickey Mouse tournament, that Champions.
And he's froze again. Do you want to build a snowman?
When it freezes, is my audio gone as well?
Yeah.
Why is it not happening on Skype?
Having a sausage. It happens on my Skype though. On my end of Skype it freezes.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Europe. So every time you freeze, I'm gonna sing that. Do you want to build a snowman?
David Tennant.
David Hasselhoff.
No, David Tennant.
Sorry, I thought we were just naming favourite David people.
Okay, let's have a famous David off. You ready? David Duchovny.
Ooh, David Beckham.
That's it. Okay, pick another name.
2 names. Quickest game in existence.
Yeah, let's play another game. We go
Right.
okay.
Right.
Michael Fassbender.
Michael Shanks.
Michael Page.
Michael. I can't pick another name.
Okay.
I couldn't think of any other. Michelangelo.
No, it's too late. That's also that doesn't count. I pick
Why
another
not?
name.
He's a famous artist.
It was Michael Schumacher.
Oh yeah.
That's who I had in my pocket, ready to go.
Yeah. You struggle on that name. If you got one, I was gonna fuck you over.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 Daves.
All right. How's about this? Right. Jude Law.
Jude Harper.
Yes, I'm famous.
Did I fall straight into the trap?
Yes, I am famous. I'm on the internet. That makes me famous.
Oh.
Spectacular.
But that was like a documentary film that was brilliant. They go to they won't give them the time off to play the Thursday night Champions League game, and they have to play a match on Saturday. So the plane is supposed to fly out on the Friday, and it's too snowy, and they're like, we're not going anywhere. And then Matt Busby goes up and gives them £200 and saying, look it, just do it.
Hit up the fuck.
And they try and take off and come back down 3 times before the plane nearly gets off, and then the rest they say is
Smash bang wallop.
history.
Alright, history, yeah.
Okay, new topic.
Topperoonie.
Have you updated your phone yet?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh my god.
Shite, innit?
Isn't it the worst
shit?
thing ever?
It is literally the worst thing.
I would rather have, this is the first time I've ever said this, I would rather have even if it's
Fucking
down.
damn straight. See this, look.
Trying to unlock that fucking shit.
This is how angry I am right now. I've actually sat up and I've fucking pulled the goddamn thing out to fucking show people. This is annoying. This is the most stupidest feature ever, right? I want to unlock my phone. No, I want to unlock it. Yeah, you do it and it goes unlocked. Press the home button to go to your home. And it's like, no, well that's why I put my fucking finger on it and did the whole fingerprint thing and unlocked it. I don't want to press it again.
On the iPhone 6 Plus, how about that?
What?
Finger is unsupported on the iPhone 6 Plus.
But you had it before the update.
Oh yeah. So now, if I press the home button, look what happens. Right? Now,
How come you only got 4 digits for your password?
watch, look, you press the home button. I hit off the power button by mistake there. If I press the home button, nothing happens.
Oh,
So
that's...
I have to press this, then that, then put in my
You're about to show everybody.
secret passcode, and then I get to see my wife's boobies.
Boobies.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait you see, this is even worse. Send me a text message.
Well, it actually unlocked it there that time. P.O.B. Jizzlets.
Well, now when you see this is great.
Right.
That
That says it's delivered.
Exactly.
What, you don't get a notice?
Hold on a second, right? Press the home button.
Nothing.
Nothing. Press the power button on the side. Okay.
Now it's after popping up. Jeez.
Okay. Alright, now hold on. In order to open up this text message, right?
Yeah.
You have to press this, right? Then you have to slide it over. Then you have to press view, right? And then this comes up to text away, right? Or if I wanted to go into a notification, you have to press that. Then you press that to view, slide it over, press view. Then another banner comes up. You press that, and then it comes up and says put in your code, and then it takes an hour to get to where you want to go.
I know.
The iPhone has gone back 5 years.
You know what's terrible as well? You send me a text message, yeah? Send me one. Go on, send it.
Look, I tried to do it to unlock my phone.
Uh,
You're gonna try and swipe left.
yeah, that as well. Yeah, that's annoying me now.
That's
like
stupid.
That swipe crap.
Stupid. You know, when you had a notification on the front of your phone, you could just go
Swipe it.
up.
Hold
Swipe.
down your finger for your unlock your phone, and you're in your text message. Simples. You know why they've done it? Because the 7 has no home button. It's just a fingerprint thing. There's no button down there. Right? Look at this, right? So same thing. This is what I hate, right? Same thing. Yeah. I swipe it, right?
Yeah.
I go view. And I can text you.
Yeah.
Piss waps. I can text you, right? Whatever the fuck I want. So if I leave my phone down, right, on the table, at a party, my missus texts me and goes, I'm down for some 30, you want it? Someone else can pick up my phone and go, yeah, give us your address.
Or
Boom, they're off doing 30 with
what
my
would
missus.
actually happen is going, is there anyone on your dick? And you write, no, you're just down your mate's playing Xbox, but he picks up your phone and goes, well, let me tell you what I am up to now.
Yeah, that's retarded. Why?
It's stupid.
Why? And emails as well. If an email pops up in this, you can swipe, go into view, and do whatever the hell you want. You can send them a reply. You can do whatever you want without having to unlock the phone.
Ugh.
That was as bad as I used to think that they hold down for the Siri and Siri, tell me what time it is.
Yeah.
It's 23:06.
No way. Eon. And then you hit the home button and it unlocks back to your screen and people can get into your phone without actually unlocking it, doing it through Siri. I thought that was a stupid feature until I got this new update that makes me want to smash my phone off the wall.
You would prefer a phone that blows up,
Yeah.
that goes on fire and burns houses down, wouldn't you?
Like before, when it was at a black screen, I could just hold my finger down on the home button. Go ahead.
Sorry, Jude. I didn't get that.
Yeah, you didn't get it. Like I used to be able to just and it would unlock into my phone. Look, see, it's unlocked right now. It's telling me press home to open. No, I already fucking pressed it, and you registered my finger. That means my phone's unlocked. Why am I still looking at my locked screen?
Okay, here we go. Watch this. Right?
Yeah.
Power button. Then you have to press home. Right? Then you put in your code. Right? Now watch this. This is hilarious. Wait till this focuses in. Now, settings. Will that focus in? Right? Hold on. General settings. Now, touch and passcode. Okay.
Yeah, enter your passcode.
Now, this is the old screen. Unlock phone, right? Use to unlock your phone.
Yep.
Now, if I turn it on, oh, failed, unsupported on this phone. Look.
Failed. Unable to complete iSetup. Please go back and try again. What? And I wouldn't mind. There's so many glitches and faults with it that at some point you think someone back there would have went, maybe we fucked up. Even like the text messages and all that and everything, the replies, the screen, it just feels shit.
Yeah, stupid.
Just feels bad, man. Just
Oh,
feels
but you
bad.
can draw a squiggly line for a text message if you want.
I know, yeah. I was like, and
Don't care. It's fucking stupid.
stupid indeed.
Isn't it?
Right, Mr. POB Jizzlets. Rant time is over.
Okay.
Apple, we're going to tag you in this video. You're gonna listen to the whole lot until you get to our little rant at the end.
You're gonna wait because it could happen at any time.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna change it back just for mine and Pete's phone. You keep it for everybody else because we want to laugh at them all. Still struggling to open and unlock their phones.
I'm stupid. I give them such an angry email now, but by the time I get the phone opened up, I'll be calm again.
Yeah. Please be patient, and your phone will open. Oh, I don't want to be. Right, Pete, internet people on podcast land, earphone people, car people, people walking dogs, people being walked by dogs.
Yeah.
You just have yourself a fine day, morning, night, afternoon, and lunch, dinner.
We will see you again on Monday.